up, everybody? Welcome back to Spear Factor. Today we're going to be trying to fix the floats that we made. Actually make them so that it works this time. Last time it was cold and I didn't mix it enough, so it didn't really get hard as it should. So we're going to give it another go today. So here we go. Remember, the goal is to make something like this, right? A hardy spearfishing float that won't fail on you. That's the whole point of this thing. For about 50 bucks, maybe. Probably cheaper, actually. But so let's get started. We got our A and our B compounds, right? We're going to put them in the bucket, mix them up with our super high-speed mixer here. This whisk I bought at Target for like $5. And then hopefully pour it in there and get a good flow like we just saw. So with our mold here, I guess we should talk about this. First of all, the mold we made. I greased it up in there. I sprayed it with cooking oil so it doesn't stick. And again, $1 bucket, drill a hole, a half-inch hole, put the PVC pipe into it, and seal it off with duct tape. And hopefully that should work. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what's up. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, so we've got a good mix now. Now we're going to pour it in here. So again, this is one of those do-it-yourself things that costs like 50 bucks. And you'll have a hard float that will not fail on you and can pretty much take down 80% of the things you're going to be targeting, from yellowtail, wahoo, whatever. We have bigger versions of them too if you're looking for big bluefin. We've got stuff like this guy over here. Let me show you. This monstrosity of a crayon. Nothing's pulling that thing down, and if it does, oh well, it'll come back up. It's closed cell foam, remember? Polyurethane, right? Closed cell foam. This was $27, right? Part A, Part B, $27. You got like pretty much $10 for the mold. $10 for the mold, and then you're pretty much good to go. Yeah, and again, you're going to have something like this. You can put your line through there, and this thing is not going to fail on you. You can spray paint it, you can do whatever you want, but the bottom line is it works, and it's cheap. So all these tips are going to be on Spear Factor on the website, spearfactor.com, and all the supplies you need will be linked to the website as well. If you want to go in there and click on it, it'll take you to where you can buy the materials to make this. This is 8-pound closed cell foam. You can probably get away with 6-pound without any problems. All right, so it's been an hour, and we've waited. It's cured for the most part, and now it's time to take it out of the mold. So we'll see what we have. You never know how this is going to turn out. It's part of the fun of it. So this bucket comes off super easy. It's plastic. Take the tape off, and it just pops out like that. Now you have a giant penis, a float, and then you just pop it out, the rest of it out like this. like so. And so what we have here is our float, super hard, dense float, and you can sand this down so it looks a little less phallic-like. And we'll cut the ends off here to make it really smooth looking. But for now, let me show you how we would rig it. So obviously you're going to cut this end off, no problem. Takes a few seconds, but you would first start with running this line, and this is 6,000 pound line. So again, we're trying to build everything into overkill so that you never lose a fish. That's the whole point of this thing. So we'll feed the line through. All right, so, and now you see, right, obviously this is going to be shorter, but for demonstration purposes, all I did was tie a double overhand knot, and I use this stainless steel washer here, same one like this, with a 1/4 inch opening, just enough for the line to get through. So I'll do this real quick for you guys right now. Take this, feed it through. So we'll have the gloves on sometimes. Feed it through. Try to make it as tight as possible right here so there's less sliding, which is less friction. So I also recommend sanding down this part of your PVC so that it doesn't wear and rub on your line. But again, this is 6,000 pound Dyneema Spectra, so it should be good. Actually, and still blue. So when you go to make your knot, really simple, just like a surgeon's loop. 1 overhand, 2 overhand, and then try to make it look pretty somewhat, and then just tighten it down. As we tighten it down, right, obviously we'll make this a little nicer when we're all done here, but like this is what we've got here. We've got a float, hard float, right? You can sand down all this stuff, and you've got Dyneema Spectra going through the middle, clip it off, and even if this thing goes down to 300 feet, like right here, it's as hard as a rock. Like look, there's hardly a mark on there. So that's the beauty of, yeah, there's hardly a mark on there. So this is the beauty of making a hard float. And a float this small is probably around 30 pounds positive, but it won't shrink. So this is my go-to for like a float for yellowtail or wahoo, or even as a float for big bluefin as the leader float, and with a bigger float behind it. But yeah, this is it, guys. Like I said, it's never failed me. The ones that I showed you earlier were about 6 years old, and they still work amazing. If you're going to go on a trip, they're obviously a little bit harder to pack. These work good. They fit in a sport tube. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or on my website, spearfactor.com. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your quarantine.